Hey guys, Hannah here again. So, I promised you Word Wednesdays, and even though it's Thursday, I'm going to try and catch up. I didn't know that it would take a super long time to upload stuff on YouTube. So, apparently what I will be doing is filming stuff the day before so that it is on time. So, yay. Okay, so Weird Wednesday. So today what I'm going to talk to you about is weird kind of occurrences in Harry Potter that are just like, and it could be, some of them are in Harry Potter, some of them have to do with Harry Potter actors, just, yeah. Okay, so here, yep, here we go. Okay. Number one is the elements. Okay, so, the four houses of Hogwarts, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, are, correspond with a certain element. Slytherin is water, Hufflepuff is earth, Gryffindor is fire, and Ravenclaw is air. And more than once you see certain people, or like when people are around certain people using that element. Like, Seamus always blows stuff up in his face. Dumbledore, when he's fighting the Inferni, he goes and there's a big flame and it's just like, oh, yeah. First movie, Flitwick's class, the first lesson that they learned is levitation. Fred and George, when they leave, they explode fireworks. Just be like, hey, yeah, go out with a bang. Ha, 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 ha. In the Goblet of Fire, all the tasks were outside when Cedric was the other Hogwarts champion. There was water in the Chamber of Secrets. There was water around the locket that Dumbledore and Harry were trying to get. Or liquid. Liquid. Which has water in it. Any liquid has water in it. During Dumbledore's funeral, Professor Sprout is noted to be very neat and very clean for the first time in, like, her life. Well, maybe not the first time, but very, very rarely is she clean. She's the head of Hufflepuff House, and she teaches herbology, which is like magical plants, and so she's always seen with dirt on her, some kind of dirt, whether she's very dirty or whether she's just got a sponge of dirt on her. She's just always covered in dirt, except for that one time where she actually washes herself and just be like, okay. Yeah, not that she, like, never watches herself. She's just, they always see her with dirt on her. So, the fifth movie, there we go, there's 5. The fifth movie, and book is where we get to meet Thestrals, whatever. The flying winged bat-like creatures that are invisible to anyone who has not seen someone die in front of them. So on the train, after Harry meets Luna, he sees the Thestrals. In the movie, when he sees the Thestral, Luna's sitting in the carriage, and as you know, Thestrals fly, and I'm sure you're wondering, well, why doesn't that count, for the broomsticks and stuff? Well, I mean, Ravenclaw was in the stands, so technically, like, since Quidditch is a school function thing where people go, I suppose that is, yeah. But if you really want to get technical, the brooms and the twigs, like, the brooms are made of wood and twigs, and that grows out of the ground, so that's earth. Dumbledore and Voldemort use fire and water during their battle, and even some earth, because the glass breaks and Dumbledore's just like, nope, I'm not going to be cut to ribbons, thank you, and the glass turns into sand. Yeah, so there's like a million of them. As I said yesterday, or the day before, last time, the Weasleys' hatred for Slytherin. Irish, red hair, snakes, St. Patrick's Day, boom. So, for those of you who don't know, the guy who plays Bill in, they meet Bill in Deathly Hallows, in the movie. In the movie, Deathly Hallows, you meet Bill. And most of you don't know this, but the guy that plays Bill is actually the guy that plays Mad-Eye Moody's son. Excuse me. And so I was just like, why would they go with that? Obviously, auditions and family members, obviously, but why would they go for that particular person? Well, I found something. Towards the end of Half-Blood Prince, there is a sentence that maybe the producers and director read that's just like, hey, Brendan, because usually, the cast kids would come visit them on set, usually, because that's how it works. So, maybe Brendan Gleeson's son, that's the actor's name, is Brendan Gleeson. Maybe Brendan Gleeson's son, visited, and then, when they read that, they thought of him and were just like, wait a second. We shot that, hey, Brendan, how old is your son? And this is after, so in the books, Bill gets scratched by, Greyback, Veneer Greyback, and so, he has werewolf tendencies. They don't exactly know, how bad, if he's going to actually change, but considering that it wasn't a full moon, they're just, Lupin's just nah, he's probably just going to favor very rare steak from now on. Sorry, it's very chilly in the house. And so, yeah. And, so his scars were as bad as ever. In truth, he now bore a distinct resemblance to Mad-Eye Moody. Yep. Though, thankfully, with both eyes and legs. Boom. Okay. Right. Move on to number 4. Okay, so number 4 is really, really weird. Okay, so Daniel Radcliffe and Tom Felton are best friends in real life. It's it's the thing that just makes you squeak and sigh. It's the best. But so Jason Isaacs, who plays Tom Felton, Draco Malfoy's dad, had to wear a blonde wig and contacts because I think Tom Felton's eyes are green. I think. He had to wear things that would make him look like Tom. In reality, though, he actually looks more like Daniel, black hair, blue eyes. I swear you could just put a pair of glasses on him and he would look like James. Can this please be a thing? I want this to be a thing. Just have him try on the glasses and just be like, can someone please acknowledge that this could be a thing? And finally we come to number 5. Now this is sort of kind of a question and a theory kind of in the same vicinity like last time. Are house elves and goblins related? Because honestly, house elves look like cuter versions of goblins. And considering the fact that goblins say that, like humans have always, wanted goblins to serve them because humans are the higher, the higher than them in status or whatever. That kind of sounds like house elves. You have a house elf, and he or she works for a particular family, and some of them are good families, some of them are not so good families. Oh, voice. But yeah, it kind of, house elves and goblins seem very similar, so I'm just wondering if they were at one time one being and then they just kind of branched off, or if at one time house elves were goblins, but like there was a really because I suppose that way back when they, the runt of the litter, to put in rude layman's terms, but the smallest and the not strong, not vicious goblin, I suppose maybe he found someone like him and then just kind of branched off from there. But I would like to think that house elves and goblins are related in some way. Yeah. So that is my video. And my question for you today, because other YouTubers asked a question, so I suppose I'll get on that bandwagon. I'll jump on the bandwagon. My question for you today is, have you found any weird occurrences in Harry Potter, whether it be, outside, like having to do with the actors, or inside Harry Potter? Is there any I missed? Today, because today is Thursday, after I make this video, today, I will be making a second video. Hopefully I can get it up in time. But today will be Theory Thursday. And it will have to do with two people from the Disney fandom. Penny from The Rescuers and Jenny from Oliver and Company. Enjoy! Peace.